Hi everyone, I'm Matt Andrzejewski. I'll be your instructor this semester for Gen Ed 130, Individual and Society. I've made this brief video to introduce the course and introduce me, the content of the course, and a little bit about what we're going to be doing, what I think the course is about. Following this video, I'd like you to watch another video about how we're going to be using the learning management software, the online portal, that the content in the assignments of the course are going to be given to you. This course is completely online. All the readings, all the work, all the assignments, all the quizzes, all the tests will be administered through the learning management software. Now, for the record, people tell me that this course is an introduction to the four social sciences: psychology, anthropology, sociology, and women and gender studies. But I think that what differentiates these four disciplines, psychology and sociology, what differentiates sociology from women and gender studies and the others, really collapses under close consideration, careful consideration. I think that there's much more overlap than there are differences. So I think this course is ultimately really about social science, but specifically, I would say this course is about epistemology, and that is just a big word for how do we know what we know. So the focus for me on this course is going to be on how we come to know about people. Because if we want to know about people, if we want to know about them individually and the societies that they've constructed, we need to answer the important question: how do we study people? What is the method by which we use? How do we arrive at the knowledge about individuals and societies that we've come to claim that we know? This is the grand epistemological question. Now, if you think the answer is an easy answer, hey, we learn about people by watching them, I would like to ask you a question, and that is, does your behavior change if you are being watched? And most of us would answer yes. So we understand that observation is a limited methodology for understanding what's important to individuals and what's important to people. And if you say, well, we can learn about people by asking them questions, we know that there are all sorts of problems like that. With that, have you ever given an untruthful answer to a question on a survey? If you have, then you've pointed out one of the problems of some of the social science research out there. We're going to have to deal with that. We're going to have to mitigate that. We're going to have to work around that to a certain extent. I think this course is also about empathy. Okay, ultimately, I think what I want you to be able to do is put yourself in someone else's shoes. Can you view a problem from another person's perspective? And what does that perspective include? What aspects of the world and experience have come to bear on that perspective, that view, that experience? Which is leads to a larger question, or another question, and that is, could their problems be influenced by me? Are there things that I'm doing that directly or indirectly affect their lives? And vice versa. Are my problems affected by what they're doing? Is my life being affected by what somebody else is doing? Because we live in a very dynamic and interconnected society, and we're going to find out that, yeah, absolutely. And how is it that we study that is the epistemological question. How do we view these interchanges and these interactions and these effects? So we're going to be doing this by reading. We're going to be reading textbook chapters, journal pieces, blog pieces, opinion pieces on what people think is important about individual and society and their interchange and their dynamism. But I'm going to be focusing your attention on particular aspects, and I do that using what I call preparation guide. So the course is going to be mainly focused on these preparation guides, which are a series of questions on a reading or something like that. And then we're going to be doing that and then providing some of your answers through a wiki. So as a communal sort of resource, we're going to be constructing these wikis, which we're all going to be answering these questions and so on. I prefer wikis over discussion boards because I find discussion boards very disjointed and disconnected and all over the place. It's hard to follow. Because wikis are one place where we can go and get information, and we can share things, and we can comment and stuff like that. It's from the wiki, it's from polls that surveys I'm going to be giving you, that I'm going to find out what you are not understanding about the preparation guides and or the readings, and I'll be constructing lectures, videos based on that. And there'll be frequent checks on how you're doing, and those are in the forms of what I call probes, which are really quizzes. They'll happen every 2 to 3 weeks or so. So there's a lot of opportunities for interchange and for conversation here with these things. And hopefully there's no surprises about what you're expected to do. It's all laid out in the syllabus. And I'll show you in the next video, I'd like you to watch how we're going to be working through the course with the learning management software. So welcome to the course. Hopefully you'll have a great semester, and we'll talk to you soon.